150 million years ago, and I can't think of a better person to guide you than Triassic Thru.
Thanks, Jurassic Jim. The Triassic period was the true or false. Pterosaur is a dinosaur. Triassic, Jurassic. They're all yours.
Thanks, Triassic Troy. The Jurassic period is the middle of the Mesozoic era, also known as the Age of Reptiles. There were about 89 different dinosaurs that existed from early to mid to the late Jurassic era. There were 20 dinosaurs from the early Jurassic period, including this one, Dilophosaurus. The Dilophosaurus was a fast-moving, meat-eating dinosaur that paleontologists believe may have hunted very large dinosaurs. Accurate portrayal of Jurassic Park. Dilophosaurus might be the most misunderstood dinosaur from the Triassic period. It most likely ate plants, but its teeth were blade-like with crowns that were wider at the bottom, so it made 6 dinosaurs existed, including this big fella, the Omisaurus. Paleontologists found 11 different specimens of the Omisaurus in the 1930s in China. The Allosaurus. The Allosaurus was first discovered in 1877 in both the United States and... The answer is carnivore. Carnivores only eat meat. We still don't know which dinosaur was the world's all-time largest, 14 feet tall and weighed 2 tons. An interesting fact about its bony plates on its back is that they were not attached to its skeleton, but were actually embedded in its skin, which is why in most fossil finds, the plates were separated from the bones and came to an abrupt end. Next trivia question. The Stegosaurus is the state dinosaur of which state? Colorado, Utah.
At the next scene. Skin. The spines on its neck vertebrae were incredibly long. By bending its head downward, some think the Amargasaurus could aim them at oncoming. Was only about half the size. Giganotosaurus's tiny brain appears to have been about the shape and weight of a banana. Next trivia panels today and absorb the energy. The 4 bony spikes at the end of its tail were to protect it from predators. Next trivia question.
No.
He's gonna jump.
Next trivia question. The Carnotaurus and T-Rex were part of a group of dinosaurs known as what? Sauropods, theropods, ceropods, or iPods? Please pause the audio, answer the question.
Raptor is in its name. It is very different from the Velociraptor. Less than 100 pounds. Toes. The dome-shaped skull is about 30 times thicker and stronger than a modern-day human skull, and is believed to have been used by males to chase off rival mates or defend itself from a T-Rex, which, in hindsight, would have been a much better dino to put next to the T-Rex instead of a Triceratops. One of the most notable features of the Parasaurolophus is their long, curved cranial crest. Inside, a bunch of hollow chambers merge directly into its nasal passages. In the 90s, a group of American paleontologists and computer scientists teamed up to revive the beast's ancient roar. After scanning the nooks and crannies of a large skull, they managed to... The answer is Ice Age. Oh no, the loose T-Rex is right in front of us. Wow, she's a big one. It looks like her and her baby are looking for the Triceratops. So, if we drive around them, maybe they won't notice us.
Jurassic Jim?
Yeah, what's up, Cretaceous Katie?
We need backup. You had experience with this one last time?
I'm on my way. I'll have Triassic Troy take it from here.
Ah, it's good to be back. Don't be afraid. None of our guests have been eaten yet. This massive carnivore was first discovered in Egypt in the early 1900s. Estimates put its weight up to 23 tons and up to 60 feet long, and was the king predator of its time. Spinosaurus is the largest carnivorous dinosaur and the most unique dinosaur to exist. The crocodile-shaped skull of the Spinosaurus was over 5 feet in length and contained. The answer is false. They were destroyed in 1944 by Allied bombing during World War II. The Styracosaurus, or spike lizard, was discovered in 1913 in Canada. The Styracosaurus was believed to be a dinosaur that traveled in herds with the average length around 18 feet and weight around 3 tons. It used the horn protruding from its nose, which could grow up to 2 feet long, and 6 spikes on its incredible neck frill to the skull of a Triceratops was an amazing 1/3 the length of its entire body, making its fossil a prized collector's item. In 2008, a wealthy dinosaur fan purchased a specimen named Triceratops Cliff for $1 million and donated it to the Boston Museum of Science. Next trivia question. Which state...
Great news! The T-Rex has been recaptured and no one was eaten. Now that that's over with, I'd like to continue with the
Okay.
Next up is the famous Velociraptor. Unfortunately, when all's said and done, they were based on a completely different animal called Deinonychus. Most of what people think they know about Velociraptor is wrong. So, let's get acquainted with